Prime Minister Keith Rowley says TNTech will be asked to put real cost of electricity bills. Now imagine you all elected this fella called Keith Rowley. Even though in 1969 he was a teacher and used his position of power and control over students to get pum-pum from a girl of school age, impregnate her and ignore the child for 44 years. You all elected that man, even though he was a minister, and when they building a hospital for sick children, pregnant mothers, women, old people, that material rolled from the hospital to somewhere by he. All you elect that man, even though he was the Minister of Integrated Planning and Development, and when John Rahal's son, his friend, joined Woodgill, he give them outline approval to go up in the sky in Shorelands, Renaissance, and increase their asset base from 8 million or 10 million TT to 850 million. The man was at HDC with the same Noel Garcia. Las Alturas collapsed, $1.8 billion in projects without tongue and country approval, without planning permission, breaking the law. Greenvale, buy Rahal land, floodplain, no approval. Agricultural land, no approval. Build house, and people nearly drowned the other day because of flooding. And all you elect that man called Rowley, a pathological liar who brought things concocted on a piece of paper and call a special session of parliament to say no confidence in Kamala Persad-Bissessar and lie down the place with email gate. And after that, you all elect that miscreant, that fella who is now 70-something. Look, he had a birthday, and none of the senators in the Senate debating the budget tell him happy birthday. Because only the ones who have to go down the steps, pass the tree dog, pass the parrot, open the dungeon office, and lie down on the red couch really like Rowley. That is how you get work from Rowley. You all elect that to be Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, to go Canada and have a press conference in a tracksuit that look like it now come out a garbage can. And you all elect that, and he come to tell you that he is going to tell TNTech to put the real cost of electricity on your bill. You are a citizen of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Every bit of oil and gas in the ground belongs to each and every one of you. Whether you're a garbage man, a CPEP worker, a laborer in the daily paid in the corporation, you're a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a businesswoman, an interior decorator, whatever you are, a bit of that oil and gas belong to you. But all you elect a fool. And he saying that he oil and gas, and he going to tell all you that he raised your TNTech bill and how much you should pay for it, and compare it to other countries in the CARICOM who have no oil, they have no gas. Them operating number one industry, tourism. And the PNM compares us, 1.43 million of us, who have reserves of oil and gas since 1908, who had a refinery before PNM shut it down because a man was creating and said, boy, he was working magic like Houdini. He increased the productivity of his land oil fields by 1,000%. And that happened to be Rowley friend. And he make $100 million just so. And then Rowley controls it and puts his lawyer there and does not appeal the arbitration. And the man who had the magic oil come out of the ground, when he should be magically put somewhere near Golden Grove, he end up getting another contract, get 118 million of your dollars, Rowley friend, and a 10-year contract to go and drill more oil worth $900 million. Great is the PNM. Them will rob you a whole day and tell you pay for it. And all you still want to dip your finger for Rowley and them. He coming to tell you that your TNTech bill must be high because that oil and gas do belong to you. Well, let me tell you something. Kamala Persad-Bissessar said that is all your oil and gas. That is why she left the fuel subsidy day. Now all you're paying more for super. In 2015, if you're filling a SUV, if you have a CRV and you're filling it with super, back in 2015, you could have filled that for $250. Right now, you're filling for $400 or $500. Premium, same thing. Diesel, same thing. Fisherman don't even have regular fuel right now because all you elect, the biggest liar, the biggest done. The man can't tell the truth to his wife.